Hear My Heart by Road Falls into the River of Love, Chapter 57. After snow. Today's update is shorter than usual because I went to watch CCTV's New Year's Gala, Chinese New Year special. Tomorrow I will post a longer update to make up for it. Wishing everyone a happy Chinese New Year. Healthy body, pop is pouring in from all sides. After Jin Yan received the email from Lin Zhen, she opened it to read. It looked like the movie was valued quite highly by the film company. The casting was filled with the current frontline stars. Jin Yan read through the candidates for the female lead first. Pei Ying and Li Sisi were included in it. When she got to Wen Ke, however, her eyes brightened. Jin Yan, I think Wen Ke looks nice. My vote goes to her. Shy. Lin Zhen, sweat. It's very pretty, but the paycheck is also high. Jin Yan, I'm not the one paying anyway. I think she's good looking. Shy. Lin Zhen, silence. If Jin Yan wasn't together with Alice Master He already, she really would have doubted Jin Yan's sexuality. Lin Zhen, okay, I will inform the film company, but in the end, they had the final say in the casting. Jin Yan, okay. Satisfactory screenplay was already written, and the film company was also very efficient in contacting actors and actresses. As for the female lead, after all the parties were consulted, they ultimately chose the person that Jin Yan had settled on, Wen Ke. Today, Universe contacted us. They want you to appear as a female lead in Satisfactory. They also sent us the script. Wen Ke's manager pushed the script forward, speaking in a methodical fashion. Wen Ke asked, wasn't this the movie that fans have constantly demanded for Pei Ying? I thought Universe would have chosen her. After all, So Nang-chuan was a majority shareholder of Universe. The manager said, I heard from a friend at Universe that they said Pei Ying's temperament isn't quite suitable for the early stages of Sean Ke. Wen Ke thought for a minute. She also read Satisfactory. Early on, the female lead was an unremarkable and even somewhat unsophisticated person. She raised a brow, the corners of her lips rising as she remarked, then does that mean the film company thinks my temperament is relatively unsophisticated? They said your adaptability is very high, the manager calmly stated. Wen Ke was silent for a moment. I am relatively fond of teacher Tang Zi's work. I'll take a look at the script first. Alright, if you have any questions, Zhou Ji over there is in charge of discussing the business contract. Okay. Wen Ke submitted the script the day He Chen finally got discharged from the hospital. Apart from his parents, He Shou also brought along Jin Yan to pick him up as well. Against expectations, Xu Ying did not come. Ling Ying and her mother have a small matter to take care of today, so they couldn't come. She said she would come see you tomorrow. Xiao Yingfang explained as she supported He Chen. He Chen scoffed and said, it makes no difference if she comes. Xiao Yingfang heard him say this and frowned. Chena, your rules are wrong. While you've been hospitalized, Ling Ying came to see you many times. He Chen replied, indeed. She simply came to watch. Xiao Yingfang saw the dissatisfaction he held for Xu Ying in his heart and had no better option but to compromise with him. You know that Ying Ying has been pampered and spoiled since she was a child. She definitely has a bit of a young lady disposition. The both of you have known each other for so long, it's enough to have some mutual understanding. He Chen's lips twitched. He seemed to have something he wanted to say, but he restrained himself in the end. Jin Yan and He Shou trailed behind them. Jin Yan leaned into He Shou's side and whispered to him, is He Chen fighting with Xu Ying? He Shou crooked his lips. It would be stranger if they weren't fighting. I think our wedding might be held before theirs at this rate. Why do I feel as if you're cursing them? This is my rational analysis. After they exited the hospital doors, Xiao Yingfang helped He Chen into the car. He Jinglong waited for He Shou and Jin Yan to approach and asked them, do you want to return home with us and eat lunch? A feast has been prepared at home to celebrate He Chen's discharge today. He Shou glanced at the device fixed around He Chen's neck as a point and remarked, you made so many dishes, He Chen won't be able to eat all of it. He Chen was silent. I still need to go back to the department store in a bit, so I won't join you. He Shou saying such didn't surprise He Jinglong. He Jinglong did not press further and went to sit in the car. He Shou entered his own car with Jin Yan and said to her as he started the car, oh, that's right. We still need to go to the factory to inspect the silk scarf printing. It's better if you personally talk to the printing experts. Jin Yan nodded and said, sure, when are we going? I'll venture as soon as possible. He tilted his head to glance at Jin Yan as he said, but this time, we might not be able to play and have fun like last time. We need to hurry back as soon as you have visited the factory. It's fine. When did you arrange for the silk scarf promotion to launch? The earliest planned date is April. It depends on the factory's progress. Jinyan commented, my new series is also scheduled to release in April. Hoshio asked, is it that fashion buyer and ace buyer story? The first chapter is almost done. Then it needs to be sent to the editor. A little excitement and nervousness stood in Jinyan's heart at the thought of publishing the new serial. Hoshio smiled and said to her, it seems that we will both be very busy during the first half of the year. How about planning the wedding for October? Jinyan cupped her face in her hands. Despite having already agreed to marry Hoshio, she was a bit unused to the idea, especially when the wedding was suddenly mentioned. I have no problem with that, but I still haven't told my mom about this. Her words reminded Hoshio of something. I also haven't told Aunt Jen. He pondered for a moment before suggesting, after we return from France, we can invite them both for a meal and conveniently discuss the wedding matter with them. Okay. She didn't know how her mother would react upon learning she was going to get married. Jinyan was disillusioned about marriage thanks to her mother's shared one, but if she was tying a knot with Hoshio, then she was willing to give it a try. Hoshio basically just spent his time laying in bed after returning home. Hoshio came by to see him once. He said that he and Jinyan were headed to France and asked if Chen wanted him to bring anything back. Chen thought that he was being shameless and showing off. He had also previously traveled for a long time all over the world with Xu Ying for fun, okay? Thinking of Xu Ying, his brows couldn't help but wrinkle. He actually knew Xu Ying liked Hoshio better than him and only chose him because he cared about inheriting her family estate in the future. Although he knew she held his thoughts, he had still immensely enjoyed the thrill of finally being Hoshio. When he was in hospital, however, he had died over several times. He and Xu Ying had known each other for a long time, but they definitely didn't have romantic feelings for each other. This relationship was entirely based on self-benefit. Was it truly necessary to continue keeping this up? What are you thinking about? What's got you so preoccupied? Xu Ying had come to visit Chen at her mansion today under specific instructions of her mother. Even though he was absent-minded, he had glanced at her no small number of times. Chen heard her ask it and simply replied with an indifferent tone, nothing much. Xu Ying pursed her lips, irritation welling up inside her heart. She remembered her mother's repeated warnings though, and restrained herself. She got herself a cup of water and turned to casually ask, I heard Hoshio and Jinyan went to France again? What are they doing there? Chen glanced at her, a faint smile tipping the corner of his lips. I find that you seem very concerned about Hoshio. I am concerned. That matter with Samuel last time. Didn't you crush your own foot about trying to maneuver a rock? You should also be more concerned about his movements. Chen chuckled and said to her, at the moment, I have a different, more concerning matter. Xu Ying, let's cancel our engagement. End of chapter 57.